This is a masterclass.
Just superb.
What a spell.
Into the crowd it goes. A beauty.
Wonderful shot.
Wow. What a way to get to 50.
Have a look at this for class. Leg side this time all the way.
Smashes it.
You never see better than that. What a cracker.
Glorious.
We are in South Australia in the beautiful city of Adelaide, and in particular at the Adelaide Oval, world famous for some magnificent cricket matches of all types over the years. Today it plays host to the first of a triple header Sunday. It's South Africa against the Netherlands. This is a Group 2 match, and the teams arriving at a slightly earlier hour than usual. Some have been playing 7 o'clock games. Well, this one's starting at 10:30 local time, so have to get your act together very early, and that was the case with South Africa. They won the toss. Bavuma has decided to bowl first, and that will put the Netherlands top order under pressure. Significance of this game is absolutely huge, and the reason why South Africa have to win to stay in that position on the table. If they win, they'll go ahead of India. India play later today, and then of course for the Netherlands, they can play the role of spoiler. It would be an upset. We've seen them throughout this World Cup. Do not write them off. They're playing on the same pitch where they beat Zimbabwe just a few days ago. Let's look at the batting side with Dirk Nannes, the Netherlands.
Unsurprisingly, the Dutch are staying unchanged from their victory over Zimbabwe. No doubt they've got a mountain of runs out of him throughout the tournament, but it's that middle order where the question marks are, and the bowling attack's been exceptional. South Africa, the one change today. Rajin, strong team, quality bowling attack.
O'Dowd, pretty experienced, good average, excellent strike rate, 1150s and 100. If he could pull off a 50 against the South African attack today, that would be something special. Myberg, a wealth of experience, and they'll rely on him heavily. Parnell has been outstanding. Left armour, he may just get a bit of movement, early morning movement. We shall wait and see. He'll be a handful, as well as pace attack.
No swing at all. First ball. Run out.
Pulled away for 4. Terrific. Nice bounce there. It was short. It was almost warm-up pace. And Myberg says, thank you very much, sir.
Straight away as well, Wayne Parnell.
Good pace. Good pace. It was just away from a man at cover, and it'll race away on that short boundary that Short Pollock was talking about this morning, already accessed. In the air and over the back of point. It just teased him. It really was. Maharaj there. Second boundary. Again through, teasing those men on the offside. 3 boundaries for Myberg. It's off the hip. Direction was poor. Got it again. 1 bounce 4, and that's his 6th boundary, Myberg, and we're only in the 4th over.
And straight down the ground again from Myberg. Timing is good, and he picks up another boundary off to a flying start. Very good morning, Dale Steyn.
Morning, Dooley. Yeah, Steph Myberg, he deals in boundaries. He is an aggressive batter.
Brunched. O'Dowd this time behind point for 4.
Max O'Dowd gets into the action now.
Swung leg side, he's got the first one. Markram into the attack, picks up a wicket, couldn't quite get aerial enough. Stefan Myberg, and he is the first to fall.
Stef Myberg lives by the sword, dies by the sword, going for another boundary. He's batted wonderfully this morning so far. Put South Africa under pressure. This time not getting enough of it. Good catch that by Riley Rousseau on the boundary.
Short and wide again from Maharaj. Oh, tight from Nokia. I think that left boot was okay, but it was very close to the boundary. Cushioning. Speaking of sixes, rock back, punished. Max O'Dowd with a big one over mid-wicket.
Yeah, Max O'Dowd, he's been watching Stef Myberg hitting a couple boundaries, and he joins into the action.
And a brilliant shot to start. Cooper not having a starter after the drinks break, straight into action, down on one knee and out of the ground.
Sean Pollock, it's lovely to be here with you. Tom Cooper, he knows the ground incredibly well. He's played a lot of cricket here at the Adelaide Oval, and that is the bigger side.
This is up. This could be out the ground. A lot of ground trying to be made, and it's going to land right in between them all, and I think it's going to make its way to the boundary. It's only 57 metres to that boundary, and it landed about 56 and a half. Nicely carved away, and Lungengidi will have to make a bit of ground. Oh, he does in the end. Nearly fell over a couple of times, but cut off one of the runs. Reverse, and this time it's played superbly. Cooper has middled it. Oh, and it's dropped in the crowd. More importantly for Netherlands, another maximum. That's beautifully played as well, but could be taken. I thought it was a little bit wider, but that's brilliant.
Max O'Dowd, that was a really nice strike. Just didn't get it wide enough of Rabada there. Off the bat, he would have thought he might have been in the game there. Into the boundary, this beautiful athleticism from Rabada. That just frustration for everyone to see. Max O'Dowd, 29 for 31, Netherlands, 97 for 2.
Edged, and third man is up in the circle, so that will make its way to the boundary. Fortunate boundary for Ackerman.
Very fortunate to get Ackerman's innings going. Very surprised that
that one's a slog sweep, and the placement is superb. Just the one bounce, and that's a nice strike by Cooper.
Maharaj has got a fraction full. Cooper was all over the beautiful shot.
Cooper goes again, but this time the lack of pace means it pops up in the air. Easy catch for Quinton de Kock, and that's a nice way to finish his spell for Keshav Maharaj. He picks up the second, and it's a bit of a blow as Netherlands lose Cooper.
Slower ball, swung away leg side into the gap. And a little fumble. Be a scrum down if it was rugby, but it's 4 runs if it's cricket. Bowled. Straight through, genuine pace. Nokia went full, he picks up his first. He's been brilliant this morning here in Adelaide.
Pace up again. Well bowled. Buster Later giving himself some room. Trying to get a wriggle on.
Brings that one away over mid-on's head down to the boundary for 4. Good start to the 19th.
Wow, how good's that? That's amazing. That's some cricket shot, that. That'll make the highlights here, Dooley. So it was just so relaxed about the thing. You can just tell he's so calm about what he's doing.
Edwards goes again, and that'll be 4 more. tried to follow him. So South Africa just getting it wrong at this stage, and Edwards getting it right.
But they're not that far back, Simon.
One-hander as well, Smithy. I don't think you can see that from your vantage point, but that is outstanding. He might even be a volunteer, is he? Oh, another one, Smithy. Oh, same bloke. Couldn't quite get there this time. The seats were in the way. Get up there and ask him why he didn't dive, Smithy, please. 20 overs gone.
Lack of commitment, Simon.
100%. 100%. Well, that's it. We'll hear again from Ian Smith shortly with an interview. 158 for 4 at the end of their 20 overs. Dirk Nanner's 15 from the last. That is a brilliant end.
Still a couple of blows in that final over, taking them to what may have been 150 to almost 160. And the Dutch, with their good quality bowling, you would feel they're well and truly in this game.
Plenty to bowl at now from a Netherlands point of view. 158 on the board. Myburgh got them off to a good start. That partnership with O'Dowd was 58. Cooper was very aggressive in his 35 off 19. Fine innings from Ackham, and we wanted more from that Dutch middle order. Today, or this morning, they have delivered somewhat. Busterlader struggled for his one, and Edwards, a good little finish for the skipper.
Look at those figures for Anrik Nokia. 1 for 10 off his 4 overs. And precious little else for the Quicks. Rare off day.
159 runs needed from 120 balls, so just a tick under 8 and over required by South Africa to qualify for the semi-finals. We'll be back with their run chase from the Adelaide Oval shortly.
Already it's going to be a change of strategy. There's Quinton de Kock's facts and figures. Impressive strike rate, decent average, 1930s, 1450s, and a best of 79 in his 75 innings. And Bavuma, who found a little bit of form at the Sydney Cricket Ground against Pakistan 3 days back.
Good start by Klaasen on the money straight away. A little bit of nibble, not a lot of carry through to the wicketkeeper.
Early aggression, beautifully played through the cover field by Quinton de Kock. Wonderful timing. Doesn't need a second invitation. It's almost a top tierer. Wonderful contact that by Quinton de Kock. That's a bit of a freebie. Slow, over-pitched, swinging into the middle of Temba Bavuma's bat, and he doesn't miss out. Gives himself room, and he finds the edge, so Quinton de Kock advances, but all he can do is a feather through to the wicketkeeper. The Dutch have got their breakthrough.
That's a much better length by Fred Klaasen. Just drag that length back a little bit. I just mentioned it before that ball. You want to hit the deck a little bit. There's a little bit off this wicket. Quinton de Kock throwing his hands at it, finding the edge.
On Mackinnon to continue. Rousseau goes down over mid-on. Hasn't timed it perfectly. Could pick up 3 comfortably and do. Swings it away. It has gone fine. It should be at least 2. Good work. That is young Shariz Ahmed has done well.
Exuberance of youth is excellent hustle there. Making his mark on the field.
Swings that one away, leg side, walked across the stumps. 1 bounce 4. Bowled in, beautiful from Van Mackinnon. Bavuma goes across and he says straight and full will do.
Maker, and he saw Bavuma, he went too early. Bavuma gone for 20 off 20 balls. South Africa 39 for 2 through the power play.
That through the offside, powerfully for 4. Timing impeccable.
So just giving himself that little bit of room. Van der Merwe just got a bit full, trying to keep it away from him.
Full toss, down towards long on, but underneath the man down there is that Bustelator, it is, and into the boundary for 4. Yeah, has he got enough of it? I don't think so, I don't think so. What do we know? Shane Watson come around the wicket, pick up the big player, Riley Rousseau. Well played, Brandon Glover.
Glover, great matchup for him. Very nicely bowled. Riley Rousseau, he knew this was his opportunity in the leg cutter. Just came in and he just couldn't get the timing that he wanted to the short side.
Nicely worked, and the timing, the placement, superb. Great shot by David Miller. That's beautifully played. Hits with immense power, and the placement straight down the ground means it'll go away for a well-welcome boundary for South Africa.
You can understand that the bowler trying to toss it up. They don't want to drift short and get hit square.
Beautifully struck, and placement good again from Aiden Markram. Immense power straight down the ground.
Over pitch from Klassen. It's some glorious straight drives so far, Markram. Conventional cricket strokes. This one probably the pick of them so far.
Leading edge though, and you can see the frustration for Aiden Markram. A massive wicket, short cover takes the catch, and South Africa lose their 4th.
Lineberg with the catch. Dropped one off Miller. Just an over a go, but this time makes no mistake. I think there'll be a lot of interest now from Pakistan watchers. Leading edge. Well taken in its short cover.
Nasty played.
Back for a comfortable 2. And Maker uncharacteristically expensive. Goes for under 6 and an over across this tournament so far. And the real enforcer of this Dutch attack. Pulling hard into the pitch.
That's beautifully played. That's dragged away. That'll be a maximum for South Africa. Quality from Klassen. And I think the pace on the deliveries is just going to help them out.
This was a slower ball, but ill afford to bowl the offie, which is spinning towards the short boundary.
Miller clubs it. It's gone up. Is it going to be safe? Is this the moment? What a catch! What a piece of individual brilliance! Van der Merwe! Goodness me! The passport says he's old. His legs say he isn't.
Ian, that could be the catch that sends South Africa home. That is a great catch.
Edge and gone. Another one, I think. Yes, indeed. Nicking a wide one. This is unbelievable from the Netherlands.
Cross-seam delivery, Wayne Parnell throwing his hands at it, finding an edge. Edwards takes an easy catch. Glover's off. South Africa are falling down here. They are 113 for 6. That is the end of Wayne Parnell.
Now then, another catch in the outfield. Yes, there is! And it's Klassen. It's the dangerous Klassen. They're everywhere on the Adelaide Oval, the men in orange, and they are celebrating in the crowd. This is becoming very, very big.
Heinrich Klaassen going big, but not big enough. That is the long boundary. Great catch.
That's what he's there for, and that's what he has to do. There's still life here. 27 from 8, and that was struck beautifully.
Keshav Maharaj, he can hit a long ball, but at the moment he cannot run. See him adopting that stance where he's outside off stump.
About to pull off a major one again. Yes, no, down, down, down. It won't cost them the game, but it's only a single, that's why. Now, how high is that? The umpires, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Maharaj can't run, but it will get a free hit here because it's been adjudged as too high, above waist height. Down the ground, down the ground. Will it have the pace? It won't. Brilliantly stopped, just 2. Vital stop. Now we're back to orthodox deliveries. It's 19 from 4. Maharaj on strike, 18 from 2. Can't be done. Could be out. Is out. Is out. Max O'Dowd. And Maharaj, finally the pain will be over as he limps back off the Adelaide Oval. But there's no pain at all on the faces of the men in orange or their fans.
Not today. There are no free passes to any semi-final or World Cup final, and South Africa are feeling that. The Netherlands, they have turned up today to play some good cricket. Not going to progress to the semi-finals, but there's a lot on the line for them.
Here we go, last ball. Thrashes away. They'll get a boundary to end it. But look at the reaction on the field. They're coming from all over the place. There is so much emotion on the faces of the Dutch fans and their players. They can't quite believe what they have just achieved. Staggering in world cricket. One of the biggest upsets in world sport for a long time. Well, under pressure right from the outset, really, because they lost de Kock, and de Kock was the kind of player that could turn this very quickly. Pavuna, 20 from 20, not on the best of touch, I think it's fair to say. Rousseau, 25 from 19. Markram, 17 from 13. Miller was the key then. Miller and Klaassen had to win it from that point onwards. They started well, they couldn't get the job done. Parnell came and went very quickly. Maharaj limped his way to 13 from 12. Rabada left 9 not out. Nortje with 4 from 1. 145 for 8. The bowling performance.
Well, the bowling was phenomenal. Klaassen was great, taking 2 for 20. He picked up the wicket of Quinny de Kock to start things off. And then Colin Ackerman brought in to bowl a couple overs at the left-hander. He was steady, but he was great with the bat today. And then Glover also picking up 3 for 9 in his 2 overs, taking some damage. The Netherlands, they were all over South Africa today.
So the summary, in short, 158 for 4 after being asked to bat for the Netherlands. We thought it would be challenging for South Africa. We thought they'd get them, to be fair. We thought they'd have the class and experience to get them. 145 for 8, but the Netherlands win by 13.